there, Taurus. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name's Julie. We're going to get a tarot card reading here for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you. If you'd like a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. And just a reminder, this is going to be a general tarot card reading for the sign of Taurus, anywhere in your chart, or if you are just looking in on a Taurus. Everyone is welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by, Taurus. Let's get you a black tarot card. I want to see what kind of shadow work you are working with. What kind of shadow work is Taurus working with, Spirit? Shadow work, shadow work. What kind of shadow work? Oh my goodness, lots. 3 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, and the 9 of Cups. Look at this. It's been really, really hard to bring your dreams in. It's just, and to get this new cycle going with the Wheel of Fortune here in the shadow work. So you've been stuck in a cycle. You've been stuck in a cycle for a very, very, very long time. There's a King of Swords here. Maybe somebody very sharp-tongued, or an authority figure, or somebody who seems like they're an authority figure to you anyway, but you're stuck in this cycle and you cannot seem to bring in this wish come true, or there's something that you want that you've been working toward with the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. You've been putting everything you have into it, but something feels so stuck. It just feels stuck. It's like, I don't know what else to do. I've changed everything up. I've done things differently. I followed all the rules. I've done what the bosses tell me to do, whoever those authority figures are, or this one authority figure. We're definitely going to get some clarity on that. But I can't seem to move it forward. It just feels like I'm in sludge or quicksand. 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, overwhelmment. You've been overwhelmed. You've had a lot going on. You're trying to do many, many things, multitask here, and maybe that's not been easy. No, it has not been easy. Let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is walking with you, Taurus. What kind of animal spirit guide? What kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Taurus, Spirit? Ooh, the Crow. You're sitting on some spiritual information. You're about to release or get something off the ground here. You've been working on something from the ground floor up, building it, trying to get it out there. But again, you're just sitting on it. You're just sitting on it. You don't know quite how to get it out there. How do I do this? Dolphin. Wow. Look at this. You're about to emit, or people are about to pick up on this signal that you're putting out there. There's some kind of signal you're emitting here. And maybe that's what has been stuck. It feels like there's this big bubble around you and you've been emitting, but it can't get out of this circle. It can't seem to escape this bubble that you're in. I want to see what that's all about. Let's get a Zen Tarot card, for up in the ether for Taurus. What's going on with Taurus, Spirit? Tell me about Taurus. Maturity, and it came out in reverse. Again, there's no growth. I can't grow here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. How can I grow when I don't know the nutrients I need? I don't know what kind of fertilizer I need here to really gain that strength. You are growing, Taurus. You are growing. This is all for a purpose. It's just like the practice run now. Got to look at this, the source. You got to remember that. You've got to remember that everything is in divine timing. God is watching over you. God is really a part of this. You're bringing religion. You're bringing God back into your life here. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a whole new reconfiguration of your relationship with Spirit here. Redefining the rules here when it comes to you and Spirit. Maybe there's an authority figure in your life, maybe a father figure, a grandfather figure, who is really against this, who is trying to support you perhaps because they see that this is your dream, but with them, it doesn't really vibe with them. It doesn't really feel good to them, at least not as good as it feels to you. And so maybe that's the rub. Let's see. All right, what's in your mind right now, Taurus? What are you thinking about? Tell me about the mind space for Taurus. What's going on in the mind space for Taurus? Ace of Swords, the truth and nothing but the truth. Ooh, and the High Priestess and Justice. My goodness, Taurus. Wow, you're very psychic. psychic mediumship coming in here. So you're picking up on the angelic realm. You're picking up on messages coming from the divine here. You're an open vessel, an open channel. You are allowing these messages in. And this is karma. This is karma. You're tying up a karmic cycle here. So that's why it feels like it's been so long and so difficult, because this is a huge, huge karmic cycle ending for you. I love that. I love that. It's like you've gotten the maturity, you've gained the experience that you needed here to really pull ahead of the crowd when it comes to your psychic mediumship. Beautiful, beautiful. Maybe you had to just kind of configure those relationships with spirit. Temperance, look at this, gaining your balance, Sagittarius energy coming in. Wow, you had to temper yourself, to have that patience. Yeah, well, you've been very patient, very patient. Beautiful. Future thought for Taurus, incoming for Taurus. Oh my God, look at this. Wow. The Hierophant, the Devil, and the Chariot. Well, there's that Taurus energy. You got this Taurus Capricorn, kind of very, very earthy. That might be the pull to that King of Swords up there in the ether here. So maybe you grew up very religious. Maybe you grew up Catholic. Let's say you grew up Catholic and you're very, very religious, and your parents were very religious, and you are a psychic medium. You started hearing things, you started seeing signs, you started opening yourself up to this bigger realm than religion would allow you. So that's where this devil comes in, because you are rising up above that, even up above the organized religions, coming into this your own space between you and spirit here. And that feels like it's a temptation. That feels like, am I walking this line between good and evil here? You're moving forward. It's like you have this huge decision to make. Do I follow the church? Do I follow the rules? Or do I follow my gut? Do I follow my intuition here? It's this very, very much tug of war battle in your mind space. Tug of war. Couldn't even say it. Oh, Taurus, you are really, really in the midst of it right now. You're in the midst of it right now, trying to make these decisions because you feel like there's this time crunch, there's this time clock. This person is putting a lot of pressure on you as well, wanting you to follow their way. God, you are taken off. I mean, look at the major arcana. We've got the Ace of Swords, a minor arcana, but the major in the swords, right? The new beginning. The High Priestess, Justice, the Hierophant, the Devil, and the Chariot. Oh my God, your thoughts are just like thunder. It's just like thunder. It's just this coming together of the world between spirit and practical here. It's just colliding. It's just clashing. Wow. Tell me about the heart space for Taurus. Tell me about the heart space. Eight of Swords. You're all up in your head, in the heart. You're in knots. You don't know what to do with the Chariot card up here. You don't know what to do. Do I follow tradition? Do I follow culture? Do I follow my ancestors? Or do I break out on my own and risk massive failure, massive isolation, because I've cut off everything that I know? So they're not going to accept me back. There's no going home after I test the waters of this. Soulmate energy on the bottom of the deck with the Six of Cups. Oh, Taurus, you are at a crossroads. Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. Whatever the psychic gift is that you have, that has been bestowed upon you, that is the real answer here, especially with this major arcana. You're very powerful. You're very, very needed right now to speak this, to go above the religions here, to ascend here. Brings in a stroke of luck. It brings in a new environment, a new way for you, so that you don't feel so stuck. You don't feel like you're up against this impervious wall here that just will not, you can't penetrate it. This is freedom if you let go and you just see what happens, and you understand the risks that you are taking here with breaking away from those traditions, breaking away from the norm here. But there's a sense of freedom there, and there's a sense of exhilaration there, and that's what you're going to follow. That's exactly exactly what you're going to follow. You're going to open up these gifts. You're going to allow yourself to be who you are without this religion or this church telling you who you are here or how to get to God here. You're just skipping the middleman and you're going right to the source here. It's just, I can't play the game of telephone and listen to your translations of what Spirit's trying to tell me. It's like this card reading. This card reading seems moot. Because why am I telling you what Spirit is telling you? You have a direct channel. You have a direct opening. But, so do I. And I listen to card readings all day long. Because I want to hear other people's translations of it. So, yeah. But you see what I'm saying. You have that direct channel. You have that direct connection. And it's more powerful than anyone around you or anyone in your past, anyone that has come before you in your family. You are more powerful. You are the changer here. You are the changer. You're going to change the way that people look to God. And that is not through a middleman. You're cutting out the middleman. Oh God, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is like you becoming the Pope of your own life. And the Hierophant represents the Pope. So yeah, there's no middleman anymore. No more game of telephone. Can you tell God I need this? And then you're afraid that the message got lost. Yeah, you're not putting it on the dove's feet any longer. You're just going directly to Spirit. God, I love this, Taurus. I love this. Knight of Wands, it puts you out on a brand new adventure, but this has been your resistance. This line is my resistance line. And this cycle has been difficult to end. It's been difficult to get past this fire-breathing dragon. Maybe that's the false prophet or the King of Swords up in your challenging ether here that is telling you don't go. Bad things are going to happen if you go. It's just like this overbearing parent that doesn't want you to leave home because of all the bad things that could happen. And we all know all the beautiful things that can happen, all the things that have to happen in our lifetime. We can't just stay sheltered. We can't just stay in that safe church, that safe environment. We have to go experience it for ourselves. And you are on an experience right now. You are on a journey right now of finding your way to Spirit directly, without hearing the translations. But it's been difficult. It always is when we're breaking free of our traditions. It is never, ever, ever easy. Future feeling for Taurus. Future feeling for Taurus, Spirit. Tell me about the future feeling. 3 of Pentacles, and I saw the 3 of Cups. Yeah, it's still there on the bottom of the deck. So number 33, an angel number. Maybe you're seeing the number 33, or 3 is a prominent number in your life. We've got the number of change here. I'm focusing on the number 5 as well. But 3 is all about the celebration and the preparation and the planning here. So you're planning your new adventure here. You're planning on how you're going to escape this, or how you're going to break free. It's like breaking Amish almost. How am I going to break free but not cut all the ties that mean so much to me? That's really what's scaring you. Is who wants to do that? Who wants to be banished from the kingdom because they have a dream or they have an idea that could be different? So it's scary. It's really scary, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think people will really honor this new path that you're on. Maybe there's someone here who's very, very fearful of you breaking out of the tradition. They just want to keep you safe. That's why it's making me feel like some kind of parental figure here. 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords. You cannot stay where you are. You cannot stay where you are. The Wheel of Fortune, I'm just seeing this new home being the winner there, the new environment, the new place to worship here. So yeah, you just can't stay where you are any longer. Spirit's pushing you out of that house, pushing you out of the nest here because you are so powerful. So it's like training camp now. You've been booted out of that comfortable school, and now it's training time. Now you got to practice it. Now you got to practice this spiritual ability that you have. You have to go out and speak it, and not be so fearful of those darker energies. You have to really let the light overpower now. And it will. Light will always win. So yeah. Whew, all right. Well, my goodness, this is really big. You're heading out on some new adventure. I want to look at the situation at the foundation for Taurus. Spirit, tell me about the foundation. The Lovers. Wow, look at this. That soulmate energy was on the bottom of the deck with the 6 of Cups. And now you've got the number 6, the Lovers. My God, the major arcana, Taurus. You are just so powerful. So powerful. You hold so much more power than you realize, than you think. It's like these fears just get in your way, and they restrain you. They really hold you back. It's just, I'm picturing the chariot with the black horse and the white horse, and the spiritual bond between the two. It's just like, you have to accept the dark. You have to. If you're going to believe in the devil, and you're going to believe in fear, which is the devil, then you got to believe in God and light, and put all of your trust in God. And that is going to change everything for you. But there's a partnership here. You're in a partnership, or there's a partnership that wants to come in here with the lovers. What's that all about? Tell me more about the lovers in the foundation for Taurus. Page of Wands. Look at this. This call to adventure will not leave you. This is a soulmate contract. This is a contract that you made before you even came here. And you have no choice. You have no choice. You have to move on. You have to get the word out. You have to share this ability that you have, because you can speak to spirit. You can speak to spirit. You are a beautiful, beautiful translator of spirit here, and people need to hear your messages. So whatever this new adventure is, whatever you're planning and preparing, you got the whiteboard up, you got the number crunching going on. This is beautiful. It's going to help. It's going to help a lot of people who feel betrayed and backstabbed by maybe a religion or a place of worship that did not serve them well. So they're looking for a new place, a new community. And you're the leader of this new community. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. No dark allowed. No dark allowed. No fears allowed in this new community. Love that. What's the challenge? What's the challenge in the foundation, in the situation for Taurus? What is the challenge? And the Nine of Pentacles, getting that independence, breaking free of this bond up here that has maybe really cared for you and nurtured you, but you're breaking free, you're breaking out. Magician, you're so powerful. You don't need any advice from me by any means, Taurus. You are the mage. You are the magician. You are a much more open to receiving. Once you let these fears go of receiving, because you're afraid that maybe the dark is going to get in with the light here. So you have to put up these boundaries. That's what this waiting time has been, this hold time has been, so that you could make boundaries between you and spirit, contracts between you and spirit. You shall not cross this. You have to really, really be stern with the darker energies, with the vampire energies. You cannot cross this. You have to put yourself in that bubble that we saw earlier with the dolphin. You have to do that. You have to do that. You have to let spirit know the light is allowed, the dark is not. You are not allowed in my realm. You are not allowed in my world. And that's what you're in the process of doing right now. That's where this whiteboard work comes into play here. You're drawing those boundaries, because you want to be able to speak to all. You want to be able to relate to others and be able to relay messages. But there's so much to gather from that. You don't have to interact with the dark. You do not have to interact with the dark. The light is way more powerful. So this is that fear. I had this fear growing up. I was so afraid of the dark. Every time all the lights were off, that's when I would start feeling spirit. And the dark, it can be very, very powerful when you're opening yourself up to energies. You're opening yourself up to all. And I was very young. I didn't know these boundaries. I didn't know what I was feeling here. So, I mean, a lot of that comes with maturity and age. I'm close to 60 now, but, it's happening throughout our entire lives. It's still happening with me, where I'm learning the boundaries. I'm learning what to focus on and what to let go of with those fears when it comes to spirituality. All right, final advice, Spirit. Final advice for this very powerful reading. Final advice in the foundation for Taurus. Final advice. Four of Pentacles, you're in the waiting room. You've been waiting for this big change, for something new to come in and sweep you out of here. Maybe you're waiting for this knight in shining armor in a different way. Although it looks like you do want to bond and get into this relationship or some kind of relationship. But maybe you've been waiting for a savior. You've been waiting for something to come in and give you permission, give you that permission slip. It's okay. It's okay to break free. It's okay to leave home. It's okay to leave the church. It's okay to leave what feels familiar to you, because adventure is calling you, a new life is calling you, a new way is calling you, and it's much, much more virtuosus than just following someone's religion, following their rules, just listening to their interpretation of how things should be. So you're really done with that. You're breaking free of that. It's had you up in your head for far too long. Five of Swords, all this change. This is all about change for you. But yeah, look at this major arcana, Taurus. My God, you are very, very close to spirit. And you're a beautiful, beautiful psychic medium. It's time to accept these gifts of yours and sing them out. Sing them out. Love it. Love it. Yeah, I want a card reading from you, Taurus. Tauruses are a lot of the card readers I listen to on YouTube for some reason are Taurus, right? Taurus just seems to want to have this closer connection to spirit. We just have this yearning, yearning to know more, to know all. Why not? And why not? All right, Taurus, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Really helps support my channel, lets me know you're resonating with these readings. And God, I just can't tell you how grateful I am for you. I just really appreciate you tuning in. All right, Taurus, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.